usually we're starting with the presentation. Today we'll start with questions, because last time I didn't answer all the questions and I felt bad after the session. So today we'll do questions and answers. And if we have time, we'll do the presentation. Just so you know, the presentation today will be about customers segmentation, and the customer segmentation lesson is already uploaded into your courses. So if you have your Zoho CRM course, just know that you have a new lesson under the automation section named segmentation, and you can find it there. First of all, Zoho are going to make huge changes in the system that will affect dramatically on my CRM course, and actually all my courses. So I'm going to redo all the courses from scratch, and the people that are already students will have access to this new course. So just so you know, if you will see crazy changes on Zoho, just know that a new course is coming. Okay, so this is one. And the second thing is, I'm going to launch here a small poll. I just want your feedback. Some people told me that they don't want to see big courses. They want to see small courses on specific topics. I just like to see what you think about that. And let me start the poll and just tell me, what do you think? If you want to have long courses such as the Zoho CRM course, or you want to have small courses such as Zoho Forms or Zoho Surveys, the short ones that I created. Long. Okay, I think I got the message. Okay, so let's keep it like that. So you guys want the details. Done. Okay. Everybody wants the long one. Okay, so we're going to do that. I don't know when the changes are expected. I'm like a kid that's waiting for Christmas gift and want to share you the news, but I cannot share with you what's going to be involved and when. I really want to say, but I can't. But expect something insane. And it will come whenever it will come, and it will be whatever it will be, because I cannot tell you anything of this nature. But just know that it's coming. It's coming. Anyway, let's start with questions and answers so we can start. Okay, entire screen. Very good. Okay. So let's see, what are your questions for today? Hey, how are you, Ori?
It's not Ori, it's Guy.
Oh, Guy, how are you?
I'm perfect, thank you. I got the link from him, so it says Ori. It's nice to finally talk to you.
Same here.
Thanks. Okay, so we have a question regarding product pricing. We have that we give different prices. Sometimes it's mostly for different territories, but it can be on other categories as well.
Sometimes is it involving also different currencies?
It sometimes will, sometimes it won't. Like, let's say euros, as an example, can be sometimes different costs for different countries at the same currency.
I see. So France, for example, or Belgium will still be euros, but different prices.
Yeah, and sometimes even inside the same territory, the same country, we have different customers, and it's not always discount. It's sometimes just, we know that this kind of product for this kind of customer going to cost like this, and for another customer is going to cost differently.
Yeah, so you have a few ways here. Are you using Zoho CRM or Zoho Books?
We're using Zoho One, so we have both.
What are you using? You have multiple options, but what you're using right now, so I can give you the solution for your product.
Well, the product is going to be configured under the Zoho CRM, and we hope that Zoho Books is going to get the information from there.
No problem. Okay, so let's go to Books. Okay, so first of all, you have here the items. So option number one is to create, let's say, product ABC. friends. And then you will have basically for each country or each territory, you will have its own pricing. So that's option number one that you have. Option number two, let me just create here the product. Okay, so this is option number one, creating the same product in this way for each country or each territory. Option number two is to create price lists. Do you know what are the price lists?
No. But,
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. I can figure it out as we go.
Okay, so the prices basically is a way to change the price based on an invoice or based on a customer. So let's say that I have here the VIP club as an example. I can mark down by 10% to all the people that's coming from this specific price list. Now, the result is whenever I'm creating here an invoice, and let's create a new invoice.
But now we're in Zoho Books. We're not in Zoho CRM.
You said you want Zoho Books, no?
No, I said I want to configure it in Zoho CRM, so I'll be able to also send the price quotes and the invoices and the price quotes mostly from the CRM, and we'd like the Zoho Books to fetch the information from there. But Zoho CRM should be the basis.
Okay, so just to be on the same side, Zoho Books and Zoho CRM invoices will never sync. Two different systems, two different databases. It doesn't work like that. So you need to choose one, and I will teach you based on the one that you're choosing.
Okay, so one for the, and if we initiate price quotes before we initiate the invoices, so that how can we
Whatever.
call it? Because the price quotes doesn't come from Zoho Books, right? The price quotes, the quotes come from the CRM.
It's up to you. You can integrate Zoho CRM using here the marketplace. You can integrate Zoho Finance Suite. And when you do this integration, you will have, let's say, in the deal or the customer, you will have on the left side the Zoho Finance Suite. I don't know why it's not appearing here. Let me just go to one of the contacts.
Okay.
Probably didn't finish the integration, but on the left side, you will have the Zoho Finance integration, and the estimates will be part of the deal or the contact or the account.
And then I can configure all of that via the Books.
You are correct. Look, Books is a much better system by far, and also Zoho are not doing any work on the quotes, sales orders, purchase orders, invoices. They don't touch it anymore since Zoho Books is the product that they maintain all the time. So I wouldn't put my time on Zoho CRM. So if we go
once the deal goes over, they initiate the first process of actually initiating the deal and starting through the pipeline. You recommend moving everything to Books throughout the financing integration.
Absolutely. You have also ways to build people from Zoho Books. It can be billed automatically. You can send an invoice. It's a real accounting system. So it's not worth using the CRM. So anyway, so we created a price list, if you remember. And now when I'm going to create an invoice, I can select here, you see the price list? Okay, so I can select here a price list. So if the product, for example, was $2, it's what I charge the person, it will automatically have a 10% markdown on the price. So you can do it like that, or you can assign a price list to a specific person. So you go to the customer, and let's say that this customer is in a specific territory, and the price there should have some kind of a markdown. So you can apply the price list to this specific person. And then automatically, every time that you will have an invoice for him, he will get a specific discount. So you can do mark down, which means goes down, or mark up, goes up.
I understand. Okay.
Is that helping in any way?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem.
All right. So during the workflow, we do something, it triggers an event, or I guess it would be an event. And then, yeah, like down there somewhere. So a status changes to, say, confirmed or something. Since we have that information now in the CRM, it would automatically just put that information now onto the calendar as an appointment. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where we don't have to do it copy and paste or do it manually.
Yes. So let me show you what we did here. Let's go to a blueprint. So this is the leads blueprint. So we had the same use case that what you're trying to do. And let me also start with actually the workflow rules. So when you have a workflow rules, you don't have a way to create an event. So there is no way to create a meeting. You're limited to task. That's the only thing that you can do here.
Yeah.
But in our case, when we have a lead and the lead wants to set an appointment, we like to set an appointment automatically. Now, it can be used also what I'm showing you using workflow or using a blueprint. It doesn't matter. But basically, we collect some information about the meeting. For example, the meeting subject, what is the title of the meeting, the start date, the end date, the meeting agenda, and also if you like to send an invitation to the lead. And the way that we do it, we're using, in this case, we're using a function. And this function basically creating the event for us. So there is really no way to do it using the basic Zoho tools. You will need to have a function for it. But that's the way that we bypass this problem.
Gotcha. So that's something Eric can do for me, right? Because I've been working with Eric.
Yeah, for sure. He can easily do it. Yes.
Okay.
You just need to make sure that when you have something here that will schedule an event, you will have some kind of a section that you will prepare for him with the different details for the meeting, the title of the meeting, description, and so on.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then he can put this information and he can push it. It's very simple to do.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Lina, I have a business where I offer my clients services like graphic design, website design, development. For that purpose, I want each user a private page where they can access. Got it. Okay. So let's start with that I don't have good news for you, but I will show you what are your options. Option number one, if you have Zoho 1, let me go to projects. Actually, I did that projects here. Yeah. So with Zoho projects, this is option number one. That's what I use when I used to have my web design company. And it's not a great option. So let's say that you have here your project that you created. You can go to users, and then you can add, where is it? 1 second. There is no user assigned to it. Okay. So I go here to client users, and then you can add a client user. And your client will be able to log into this project and see everything that's being done. I think he can only comment. So there are lots of limitations for the client because he is not a user. So he will have visibility on the tasks, and the tasks that he will have visibility on will be tasks that are on a task list that is configured as external. So where is it? 1 second. I didn't use a project for some time. There should be somewhere the ability to assign a task list as external, and the client users can see only the external tasks. So this is one thing that you can do. The second thing that you can do, which also not great, it's if you go to the settings, under the channels, you have portals, and you can create a portal for your clients, and you can tell the system which specific module they will be able to see, and also what will be the permission for each field. For example, in the contacts, I am allowing them to see the first name, the last name, and maybe the title, and then you can also give them permission, and the permission will be what they can do on each one of those modules. The look and feel of those portals are very, very basic. I wouldn't give my clients permission to see this crap. It's not good. So I don't think that you have a good option using Zoho. Probably Zoho projects will be your best option, because it's the design is fine, especially that you are in a graphic design world. You do want to have something nice to show. So maybe Zoho project probably will be the way to go. No problem, Lina. Sorry, I don't have a good answer here. Not every story is a good story. So guys, thank you very much for joining me this beautiful Wednesday. Thank you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you next week.